Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for The Walking Dead Dead City and another video for Dead City Season 2. We're back with another discussion video for today. This one we're going to be talking about a very unexpected sacrifice that I believe will happen in The Walking Dead Dead City Season 2. Now I've kind of been thinking about this one for a little while, especially after last week when we had the news about Bugal's role in Dead City Season 2 being, of course, it sounds like he's going to be involved in at least 5 episodes this season, and he does make it, according to the, of course, leaks that we've heard. It sounds like Bugal will be a character in the Season 2 finale of Dead City, so he at least makes it that far. Potentially a 3rd season he'll be involved in as well, too. We'll have to see. We don't know if he survives the finale, but we know that there's at least going to be, a lot of Bugal until the end of Season 2. Now, this brings me to a very interesting question and something that I do have a theory on for this season that I'm kind of been thinking for a while. I've been saying this from the get-go, is that I do believe that Bugal will be a ally to Negan. I think that at first, they're going to meet each other, and it's not going to really be all that, friendly, right? At first, it's going to be like, okay, you're this group, we're this group, we're going to make you bend the knee to us and serve, the Barazi led by Negan, and that's going to be that. But here's what I think is going to happen. Over the course of the season, Bugal is actually going to start gaining some respect for Negan, and I feel like him and Negan are actually going to start building a little bit of a oddly weird bond, you know what I mean? And I feel like he's going to be like, yo, look, like, I don't want to be here, you know what I mean? I was forced to do this job under the Dama, rule, and that's basically all I'm doing here, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to have to do that. And Bugal, I feel like, is going to understand that. I feel like Bugal is going to be like, we're all doing things that we don't want to do, you know what I mean? Just like I'm doing right now, following you, you know what I mean? I feel like it's going to be one of those, and then they're going to start to understand each other, and Bugal will be an ally for Negan. I do believe that. But here's where I think the interesting part's going to come in. We know that Maggie and Armstrong are going to be going to the, New York City to save Negan, right? We've heard that in the trailers and the promotion, of course, and the biggest thing is Armstrong going with her, right? Doing something selfless, doing something big, going with Maggie to help Negan. And now that Negan, in my opinion at least, is going to have a really close, friend, which I think is going to be Bugal, Armstrong has just officially lost his purpose. At least I believe so. And I don't want Armstrong dead. I don't want them to kill Armstrong off. But I do think that near the end of Season 2, there is a likelihood that they're going to kill Armstrong off, and they're going to make him go out in a heroic way to help Negan get out. He's going to die as a result, and then Negan's, buddy-buddy character that we thought was going to be Armstrong in Season 1 is actually going to be Bugal. Because I've heard it, and I don't know if, I'm just incorrect on this, but there is serious hate for Armstrong. There is a lot of people that either say they dislike Armstrong, that they find him boring, that they find him irrelevant, and I feel like Eli Jornet, unfortunately, may have heard those complaints and was like, okay, you know what I mean? We're gonna kill him off. It wouldn't shock me because, again, this franchise, and especially the spin-off era, they are trigger happy on killing characters. I mean, they killed Isabel like she didn't matter. They killed Sylvie like she didn't matter. They killed Okafor like he was nothing. They killed Pearl Thorne, which Pearl Thorne, okay, deserved. But, you get my point. They kill a lot of their original characters rather quickly in this show. And something tells me that Bugal is going to be around for at least a 3rd season. And I don't know if you're going to have Armstrong there to be in the mix. I mean, you might do that, I don't know. But something tells me that he's going to go on this mission with Maggie, he's going to help Negan, he's going to redeem himself, it's going to be this nice thing, and then Armstrong is going to die, and he's going to die on this mission. And the final piece of knowledge that I feel like we'll get from him is that New Babylon is not a good place. And New Babylon is not, what they make it seem. You know what I mean? And they're going to set up for a 3rd season by killing Armstrong off. Bugal will still be alive. He'll be teamed up with Negan. And Armstrong will die on the mission saving Negan rather than trying to kill him like his character began right? Like I said, I don't want Armstrong dead. I would much rather him live. I think there's a lot more story for him to tell that's going on past this season. But I'm going to make this prediction right now that Armstrong bites the bullet this season and Armstrong dies. and that's going to be our big death for season 2 of Dead City. And that's going to be, once again, the spinoffs killing off a character very quickly that's original to that, spinoff. They did it with Okafor. They did it with Nat, right? They did it with Isabel. That was a really bad one. They did it with, Sylvie, which that one was good. And now I think they're going to do it with Armstrong. I think season 2 of Dead City, I'm going to make the bet. Let me know if y'all agree. I think Armstrong dies this season. I think he goes out, and I think he'll go out saving Negan. I think they'll give him a good death, but I do think they're going to kill him off this season. Yeah, I do. That's a new death prediction I've kind of had recently, ever since they've kind of talked about how big Bugal is. It's kind of influenced me to say, yeah, I honestly think that Armstrong is going to bite the bullet this season. So we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. I would actually love to be wrong. I would love to see more of his character and for him to go on longer, but I do think with the non-popularity of his character and Bugal lasting as long as he is, and, him helping Maggie going to New York to save Negan, the pieces are lining up, I'm not going to lie. So I'm going to go in and say that's what I think is going to happen. Maybe it'll be unpredictable and they won't do it, but that's how I'm kind of looking at it right now. So post your comments, post your opinions down below, guys. And of course, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click subscribe button to miss any other videos of The Walking Dead. Should follow me on Dan's Reviews Official on Instagram, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys very soon for videos of The Walking Dead universe. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist beat. World gone mad, TV junkies hit a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a street fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.